Welcome to another episode of We Just Want to Know. We were talking about tornadoes and some shorts, and we decided to do an episode on it. Uh, and yeah,
Yeah,
developments have been learned recently. Yesterday, was that today? No, it was yesterday.
it was
I learned it
yesterday.
yesterday. Um, they have successfully shot a probe into a tornado.
Let's fucking
And
go.
they have done it multiple times since because they did it last year. And for some reason,
Awesome.
when I was looking into that stuff about the Toto and like why did they stop doing that, or would they try, like, have they tried it again and everything, why that didn't pop up.
Was that around the time that they released the remake of Twister?
Mm.
When
Did the
it-
remake come out last year? No, it didn't.
I have no
I
idea.
honestly don't
Truly,
know.
I don't know.
Yeah, we do.
One
have
second,
Google.
fact checking. Hang on.
Yeah.
Fact check. Get off the
I love the original one. I haven't seen the new one, but the original one I absolutely adored as a child. I don't know why, but storms have always fascinated me. I love
Fair enough.
No,
tornadoes.
that
Even-
it came out in 2024. They successfully shot the probe in 25.
Huh.
Neat.
And of course, who else could do it but the Dominator?
Yeah.
I don't know which Dominator it was, actually. I don't know if it was 2, 3, 4, how many there are.
Do you want to tell people what the Dominator is in case people don't know? Does Nate know? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, but obviously.
It just says
for the people who
Dominator.
don't-
For the people that
Okay,
just-
if you don't know anything about tornadoes, then click away. I don't know. If you know anything about tornadoes and
Stay,
you like
get
tornadoes
educated.
and you know storm chasers, you know who Reed Timmer is. He is the creator of the Dominators, and they are heavily powered, armored research vehicles that sit in tornadoes. Real life stuff. You know, not the fake stuff that you saw in the new Twister movie. Real stuff. They sit in the middle of vortex tornadoes all the time, with windows down, with a potato gun, shooting sensors into them.
I guess that's the best way to do it, right? Like
Yeah.
once you're in if it's a big enough tornado and you have the time to sit there and it gets to you, just roll the windows down. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Close that bitch.
yeah,
We're all good.
done.
Right? And you're shooting into what would be the backside of the tornado. So you aim it, right? It's just going to get pulled immediately.
Yeah.
It's
No.
fantastic.
The first successful one they did, they stopped in front of it. It was coming straight for them. They shoot it, and not even a second later, you see how violent the vortex actually is.
Here, hand it back to me. Yep. Oh yeah!
And I had never seen a video that clear of the inside of the most violent part of the tornado, which is the inner vortex, and them getting the scale. I think it was like 131 miles per hour in the middle of it. And they've done it so many times now that all the theories that we had on the velocity, the temperature, all of this stuff about going on inside the tornado that makes it stable
Mm-hmm.
are now being confirmed, disproven. Now we know what's going on.
Oh.
Like, what's making these tornadoes stable, what is causing them to long track, stuff like that. They're continuing to do this. They hit a freaking EF4 with one of these.
Holy
I think it was
shit.
like 3,000 some miles above the atmosphere that thing got launched.
Yeah.
God
It was crazy.
damn.
It was crazy. And it literally took it, shot it, and somehow they're still picking up data from this thing. And it's just like a little probe, probably like the length of that pen sitting right there, with a parachute shooting out of a makeshift. It's just a big compressed air tank with a, what are those called? The plastic tubes.
PVC?
PVC pipe shoved in there in a very large, poof,
Did they
up into the tornado.
Did they build
Potato
it into
gun.
the side
Okay.
of the
No, there's a
vehicle?
guy in the back with it,
Yeah.
and he just rolls his window down, and
I want to do that. I want to do that.
Honestly,
you want to be the
same.
guy with the gun in the back?
I will go if they take me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll shoot the gun. Absolutely.
Fact.
I just want to sit in one of them.
Yeah.
I want to know how they work. I really do.
I want to be in one of the Dominators.
That sounds
I want to
fascinating.
stick my head out the window. Well, it's probably dangerous, but I want to stick my head out the window.
They have like a
When-
tank compartment up
Yeah.
there at the windows where
Yeah.
you don't
I
even
wanna
have
be
to
able
stick
to
your head
see.
out the
I
window.
wanna be able to see.
Does it drill into the
look up
ground to
into
like
it.
hold you there?
They used to. When they first made it, when I first watched them on Storm Chasers,
Uh-huh.
they had the drills
Because
like,
that sounds dope.
in the movie to anchor them.
That's
This
why-
Why not?
it can't go deep enough, and the
Just
ground's
gets
soft
snapped
from the
up.
rain. They'll either snap off or the tornado will just pull you out. It's pulling full trees out of
Oh,
the ground. Do you think
fair.
those are
That's
actually going
fair.
to anchor you?
No.
You know how deep those would actually have to be? So now it's pretty much so well made that it's almost vacuumed to the ground. And like you said the other day, we were talking about it, the wind just treats it like it's a part of the ground.
Oh,
the
okay.
shape
So
of
it's just
this.
hella aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
you. Got
Yeah.
you.
There are no sharp corners on this thing. It
I
is
was curious about
smooth.
if they like vacuum sealed it to the
Yeah, I
ground.
was
or-
I was thinking it was like a drill or like a suction.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
it's
was
also super heavy and it's
Yeah.
super slow.
Oh yeah.
Other storm chasers do not like getting stuck behind it because it is so slow.
go around me.
It's so slow, but also is the only one that intercepts the most tornadoes.
Well, they have to be like extra prepared for where they want to go, and then they just sit. Right? They don't have to worry about getting out of the way of it because that's exactly what they want to do. Right? Other people have to take certain roads and speed and make sure that they don't get caught in like, oh, it changed directions, and now instead of it being beside us, it's right.
It just is. It's like a bunch of rednecks in the back of a pickup truck with a potato gun. I'm sorry. Because these scientists made the Toto or whatever. I can't even talk because it just blows my mind. It is frustrating because they're like, we're making thousands and thousands of these little probes and we're going to set this big fucking oil drum in front of a tornado and hope that we can get out in time. No, Reed's
No.
like, fuck that. Hold my beer. I'm gonna drive into that bitch with a potato gun. And
I'ma
I'm gonna
shoot it.
One.
I'ma
I
shoot
just
it.
need one.
I mean, if the one works,
It does.
Facts.
It does.
you can't get anything inside of the tornado very easily, which is strange. You would think that just like scatter them, just like if you're already in the front of it,
Yeah.
right? Just throw them out the fucking door the whole time. Just have a bucket.
like an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Right?
Just
Yeah,
have
so
them dumping out the
the
back.
two people
Uh-huh.
in the back's whole job is just to throw these balls out the fucking window. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Why
you
is it
just
such
you
a
just
hard
take
thing
your truck and just
to get
All behind
the
it. Yeah.
scanner off of the ground for so long? Why did it take what we actually did say at one point, a fucking grenade launcher just out the window? It works perfect.
That did
Fuck it,
come up
yeah.
in conversation.
It did.
And we did not know that
No.
this is something that had already happened.
They already thought about that.
Yeah.
We
I'm a little mad at Google for not like that should have been the first thing that popped up when I
It
was
should have
asking
been.
those questions.
they
Right.
did. They did.
No,
They did.
They
did.
already did it.
Yeah. Exactly what
No,
I'm thinking about.
Google's like, well, if they were going to redo it, they'd probably make a more lightweight thing that could get picked up easily.
Thanks, AI.
Yeah.
Fucking God damn it.
just gotta know to ask the right question.
I don't want
Well,
to
have they done that? Oh yeah,
I don't-
They did do
I
that.
don't. I want someone that I could just call and ask these questions and
Yeah.
this for me because there's too much that
For
comes
me.
up now.
Just a
Because,
tax
like,
man, but
You
for
Google
questions.
something, then you have to back check that, and then you have to back check to make sure that whatever's confirming what you're back checking is actually a reliable source to actually back check this thing.
Yeah, no,
And it's just like an endless thing that you have to go through. College students writing papers.
What? No
I'm
reference.
sorry. I'm
No
so
references.
sorry. I'm sorry to all of you.
good luck.
Because majority, like, they spend 5 minutes writing the paper, and then the next 10 hours making sure that their references that they had to use for this paper are actually reliable sources.
Fantastic.
It drives me nuts. And this is what I go through when I come into these episodes. I just spent the last 24 hours checking, make sure my resources are good. And even after doing that, sometimes people are like, no, you're still wrong. And I'm like,
Still wrong.
where?
No,
Show me.
I just don't agree with you.
Yeah, I just don't agree with you.
don't agree.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's a like world state fact. This isn't an argument. These are facts, and no,
No.
I disagree. Okay.
Everything that we were told was
Sure.
a lie.
For sure.
Have you not learned that people are unreasonable?
Yes, I have.
Like pretty consistently.
It's the only consistent thing in my life. Sorry. That's not true, but it was funny to say. Anyway,
Yeah.
would you guys be storm chasers?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
already said I would get to
I
do it.
also do.
Yeah, but that's already a heavily armored vehicle that's been through so much research. You know you're going to be safe. Would you get into my rusted up truck out there?
God, no.
Go like follow a tornado, or are we just driving through like a thunderstorm?
No, we're chasing a tornado. Storm chasers. That's what we're doing. We're going to chase it.
Yeah, no,
Not,
no,
not,
not
no.
fast enough.
Sorry, the speed's what's concerning you? The thing's gonna fall apart the second we get 2 miles close to it.
Right.
As soon as you hit 50, it's going to start falling apart. But we're not going to talk about that.
That's
That's the thing.
know,
You
I'm
don't have
taking
to
my car
worry.
either.
You don't have to worry about catching up to the tornado because we just watch it from a distance. We'll never be
What
in
if
danger
it's-
because I won't be able to catch it.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, if it turns and comes towards us, we're fucked. But
Yeah.
get cooked. Yeah.
I was watching. I Am the Storm has Storm Chasers. Like a new series. If you've ever watched that stuff.
I
And
don't watch
there
it,
was a
series, no, only old stuff.
Eye of the Storm. Go watch it. Fuck you. Storm Chaser chasing the tornado. Raccoon's the tornado. He's chasing. Boom. Completely different tornado. That he wasn't even watching. Wasn't even watching. He was watching this one in front of him. This other one comes through the tree lines and just gets him. I would stop. I would quit. I would go home.
Yeah.
That would
We're
be it
done
for
now.
me.
You
We're done.
survived for one. So two, never again.
No.
What wind spirit did you upset, my guy?
Yeah, like
Wow.
Like, this is a dope tornado. That's not the tornado I was in.
okay.
yeah. And then the tornado that hit him was the one that you should have been concerned about that went on and to track on to actually like do the most damage. And that little one that he was watching was nothing. It was like maybe an F1.
It
I
got
mean, it
ate.
had a good structure on it, but it died out shortly after he got roofed.
Yeah, because he got
That's fucking
it
crazy.
ate the one that he was following as
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It had just formed because it wasn't strong enough. It was strong enough to like spin him around, but not do a lot of damage, and then just gradually increased. So it like formed
In
on
the
him.
woods.
on,
On
him.
him.
Basically formed on him.
I
He
don't
was
like
chasing
this
him.
guy driving in my woods. Fucking wind.
No.
The poor guy. I mean,
My
that
God.
would be our luck for sure.
Oh yeah.
No,
100%.
1000% not going.
I know.
I'll go in the safe vehicle.
I'll go in the
and-
dominating.
or the giant plane that flies through the hurricane, but fuck that.
That's about
So you
it.
guys want to only go into heavily tested things.
I would like to go into mildly safe things.
Mm. Mildly safe.
Right? Like, if you could get a solid vehicle and we could go.
We're gonna build our own ocean's gate for
No.
tornadoes.
No.
Okay, but then
We're not using carbon
you have
fiber.
to go in the airplane first.
I have to on the airplane.
Yes.
That's tempting.
No,
Wait, who has to build our ocean's gate vehicle?
I'm not following doing
I'm not fucking doing it.
Hey, he said he'd do it. Count on the manager.
I do not want to go into the ocean.
No.
See, we make these joking statements, right? Give him the company credit card, and it's gonna be there in the next.
It's gonna be
week.
not
And
a
I'm like,
joke anymore.
it was that we were joking. Where did you get this?
It was offhanded.
How did
What?
you buy 11 electric eels?
How did you do this?
Fuck. Why?
Why? I've been thinking about them.
Okay.
We mentioned it once in a short.
You mentioned them once. Electric eels.
I don't know. Eels in general, yeah.
About eels today.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. That's
Yeah.
what you guys did today.
Yeah. Do you know that they go to the Sargasso Sea to breed?
I
Facts
thought
with
I thought
Jason.
we didn't know where eels like came.
We don't know.
They come from the
how they-
Bermuda Triangle.
We don't know how. We have dissected them and looked for stuff that would be like considered reproductive organs, and they're not there.
They just go to the Bermuda Triangle and come back as more.
Yeah. That's
Don't know
not
what goes on
concerning. It is okay. Leave it alone. NASA did.
No.
Stop exploring the ocean.
Okay, all right,
We're in
we're
space.
gonna actually build an ocean gate and go down there.
No. The Leviathan.
Where are the eels?
The Leviathan is actually just a really old eel.
Yeah, and it's apparently
that
just,
or fucking squid.
is it just down there with
Or a
like,
crab.
every time
Those
it
are
breaks
like
the
the
scale
three.
off, it turns into an eel and it leaves the Bermuda Triangle like that.
I don't know if eels have scales like that.
We're talking about a huge mythical creature. It could have whatever it wants.
I know.
He's got wings now because I said so.
Fuck.
They're actually just really big fins that he can flop around.
Yeah, still fly in the air.
Yeah.
That's strong.
The water is
At
its air.
that point, if you're that big, water, air, same thing.
Same difference.
That's how it. That's how it
real
turns into
dense.
those things from the Way of Water Avatar movie. The
Yeah.
big things
Yeah.
that like sit up like this. Yeah, that's how it does that. That's what it needs those wings for.
We've solved it.
We did it, boys.
That's what causes
NASA left the
hurricanes.
ocean because of giant eels. Maybe.
The eels are what cause the hurricanes.
It's caused the hurricanes.
Oh,
Like, I don't honestly want to know how they breed. If we can't figure it out, I don't want to know.
why not?
If people checked and they still can't figure it out, it doesn't need figured. Right?
What if it just turns out they're just like worms, and you just break them off in half, and they just grow into a new one?
Well, they could split via like mitosis for all we know. They just go into like a cocoon or a weird deep sleep where their body generates a duplicate of a smaller version of them.
That's birth.
That's
Yeah.
That's giving birth.
Yeah. But
In a
that would
cocoon.
be,
but
be-
cocooned birth.
I don't know if there is a species that does that.
Eels, apparently.
Yeah, maybe. But are you gonna go into the birthing chamber of eels? They don't even like you going to where they live. They are not friendly.
That'd be
I mean,
instantaneous
What's that one
death.
that you can cut its head off and it still has the bite force to
Ma-
poke up and stuff?
Moray.
Yeah,
Moray
moray.
eel. The green one?
Is
That's
that
all
like
angry?
a wolf eel or something?
What the hell
Oh, they-
mean?
What? A wolf eel? As well?
Yeah, it's got like a head like,
Oh yeah,
This-
the one that's like with the teeth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those things are pretty cool.
Sure. I guess.
I wouldn't want to
Do-
swim with one, but they're cool.
Has cool changed since I was a kid? Like the definition?
It's pretty cool.
I don't like.
Okay.
Like
Got it.
hammerhead shark.
I love hurricanes.
Super cool.
Just ocean tornadoes. Just really, really big, angry ocean tornadoes.
Obviously, we have doxed ourselves a little bit. We live in the Midwest somewhere. Somewhere in the Midwest. We're not telling you where, but we live in the Midwest. We do have land hurricanes.
Every once in a while, they're really rare. It has to be like a weird storm that sits over top of a lake, which normally sucks up and fucks that lake up.
So isn't it the tri-state tornado that actually went through a lake and became a land hurricane for like a few minutes and then went back out and never lost its velocity? Like it went into the water, sucked up water, never died down at all.
I think it still technically is still considered a tornado because
It started on land.
right, it has to like inland hurricane. It is just still a tornado that sucked up too much.
A hurricane in general is
Yeah.
still just a tornado. It's just
Yes,
a massive, massive.
typhoon. I think those are just the ones that are in the Indian Ocean. Like the name is just changed via the geographic location it starts in the ocean, which is weird.
I don't know, man. English is weird and
I
doesn't
mean,
make sense.
It just goes to show you what a tornado can possibly grow to if it's uninterrupted. That's what hurricanes are. They're starting in the middle of the ocean where there's nothing to interrupt them really, and they just grow.
The worst storm ever.
So those huge as
'Cause it beats up
EF5s,
itself.
yeah, EF5 tornadoes, right? They're just luckily placed tornadoes that ended up not hitting anything to slow it down, even though it just tore up an entire town. Didn't slow it down.
Got too big in an open space. That's why we have them though. Like in the Midwest, we are such a open flat plain with like mountains on either side. We're a bowl. And the wind, like we have the jet stream coming through all the fucking time. That's why the tornado alley has shifted. Every once in a while, the jet stream will move it.
Yeah.
Just because it's sitting in
It
a
just
different
shifts
place.
back and forth.
Yeah.
But like the top of the tornado is, they call it the donut, right? And that donut cycling like this is that's how they determine how bad this tornado is going to be, which is something that they learned from the sensors, because they have GS tracking lines for where the sensor went, and they just that's what that line looks like, and I'm like, that's hilarious. And I think they're trying to do that so they can get like a spiral, like a 3D image of the tornado, but it just turns out to be like this jumbled mess. And then it's like it's going around like this, and then it's going around like this, and it's going around, and then gets shot somewhere, which is crazy.
Yeah.
To think that all is going on inside of it, and that is what allows tornadoes to just rip things apart.
Jesus.
The wind is so fucking dangerous.
Gotta love it.
It's the air that we use to live and breathe off of, but it could kill you.
Just fucking body
Dude,
slam.
everything can kill you.
Everything could kill you. This
Yeah,
could kill you.
Water
It
can
could.
drown you. Air could blow you to death, I guess.
Yeah.
Fire's bad. Heat.
Everything that helps you can kill you.
Cold. Yeah.
All of it.
Stay in the sun too long.
Well, eat too much food.
Poisoning.
Starve.
Don't need to know.
Don't need to know.
Drowning a piece.
Anyway. Got a little dark there.
Quick, 6 minutes of riffing. Go.
6 minutes of what?
Of riffing. Go.
What's riffing?
Just
Have you
thinking up on the fly, just talking.
Have you ever had a tornado hit
Professional thing.
close to where you live?
What's up?
Have you ever had a tornado hit close to where you live?
Yeah, literally right across the street from the house that I grew up in as a kid. It hit the farm and fucking tore up the dude's lot. And then immediately hopped his barn and touched down, I think the next town over.
Got it.
Yeah. That shit was scary.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
There was a tornado ripping through where I lived, like where I grew up in, that's just in the middle of nowhere. And my aunt lived up the road, and she has one of those houses that are underground.
Mhm.
And my dad, at the worst possible timing moment, was like, okay, maybe we should go there, up the, like, 4 minutes up the road.
Yeah.
We should go there in the middle of the worst part of the, we should have been there. It was too late. We should just stay at home.
Yeah.
And I mean, nothing happened in our house, and that just means that he put us in danger for no reason. And the biggest thing I can remember from that was that my mom is terrified of storms, and she was panicking, and she had flip-flops on. And when she took off running, she fell, lost her flip-flop, and I think she fell on my brother, and they were just scrambling to get in the house. And I just remember trying to grab the flip-flop and getting yelled at for trying to grab it. I was a little kid. I don't know what was going on.
You're gonna lose this. It's gonna be gone.
Mom likes this. I know that.
Put your shoe.
No.
It's just raining.
Panic.
Don't even know where my dad was in that memory. Like, I know he was there because he drove us there. And I remember seeing him, and he was probably already in the house while we were all panicking, running inside. Who knows?
Hopefully parking the car, making sure everybody gets inside.
Also, worst place to hide from a storm, because my uncle was a taxidermist. And there's a lot of
Ooh.
stuff in there.
Yeah. Cause deer?
Everything you could imagine. Every animal that you could imagine is in there. Though I always thought the bobcats were kind of cool.
Yeah, they would be cool. The top 10 things you don't want in a room with you when you get hit with a tornado. When your house gets hit with the tornado. Taxidermy bobcat?
Definitely one of them.
Yeah, somewhere up there.
Collector's swords?
Yeah.
Don't want that.
What's the underwater mines that the
Oh.
one of those?
Yeah.
A room full of snakes.
Yeah.
Spiders.
Yeah.
The spiders would die pretty easily.
Yeah, but like
They can
there's gonna
definitely
be
jump
The
on them.
initial 30 seconds after the and any that do survive? No. Rather the snakes.
No, the snakes are more likely to survive.
You think?
A tarantula can literally accidentally jump the wrong way in its terrarium and bust its sack, and it's dead. It'll die eventually within a short period of time.
So,
Actually, really hard to keep alive.
potentially several dead snakes and some alive snakes, or some very dead spiders and some very injured spiders.
how's your tarantula doing, bud?
Mine?
Yeah.
Did you eat something to it?
No, I talked about how easy they are to die and how hard it is to keep them alive. How's yours doing?
What do you think?
Is it dead?
Did it die?
Damn.
It had a bad molt.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
That blows.
I didn't know what to do. I wasn't prepared for something like that. I was like, I'm
I don't
so
even know
sorry.
what
Yeah.
even the option is. Like, if it hurts itself during molting, you can't really do
It
anything.
was halfway out, and I was like, why isn't it continuing to push it off? And I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And then, like, the next day, I was like, he has not moved at all. So
I'm sorry, my guy.
Damn.
I got a chopstick and poked it. Dad was determined that he
Super dead?
super dead. Super dead.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
In hindsight, my cats almost released 50 Dubai roaches all over my house because they were sitting on top of my bearded dragons thing. And
Gross.
my cat attacked it and it went flying behind the couch. And I was like, that's it. They're all in the house now.
Yeah.
I don't want to even go look. I don't want to go look because the lid's going to be off and I can't catch all those.
No.
Dubai roaches can be pretty fast and they're really flat and they can fit under anything. They're like really big looking bed bugs. That's what they look like.
No.
Gross.
No.
Yeah.
Rather feed crickets. Crickets are annoying, but I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, we already fed the crickets. All we had left were the roaches,
Yeah.
which are her favorite.
Mm.
And yeah, super annoying.
Yeah. Crickets are super annoying. I had a bearded dragon. I fucking loved it, but hated feeding it. Hated it. Well, not feeding it, but its food. I hated all of it.
Also, my house is not suited for tornadoes. Speaking of
No,
all these
no,
animals, right?
Yeah.
I have all of the, like, I have fish, I have a turtle, I have the bearded dragon and stuff like that, right? I feel immensely guilty for going and taking my family to the closest store because they have storm shelters to shelter in place
Right.
while my animals are at home. I hate it. I wish I tried to like get my wife to just take the kids and go and I stay here with the animals. And she's like, that's dumb. And I'm like, I don't want to.
leave them.
Yeah, I get at the end of the day, they're just animals, but like these are animals that I put into my house. And
That
I
you
am
love
That's
and
taking
they're
care
part of
for.
your family.
Yeah.
They really are.
Family.
It is hard because you don't have a place to go that you can take them, that they are safe.
There have been multiple storms. I have literally thrown my cats into boxes and suitcases and walked them outside into the basement of my house because the storm got that bad.
Yeah.
That was
That's
my
what it
first
takes.
instant.
Yeah.
I
I'm sorry,
literally
that
walked all three
shared
cats
basement
in a
that he
fucking
has,
suitcase and walked them downstairs.
No. Yeah. No.
I would just die in my room. I would not go to that basement. I love you. I don't like that basement.
It's a bad basement.
It's-
It's shit. It's not
a
great.
dead dog in a bag down there.
That's wild.
They started locking the door, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What the
Mhm.
fuck?
Yeah. Terrible place.
Terrible.
Terrible. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up there with that very disturbing
Dark
thing.
ass episode. Nice. Hi guys.
Yeah. Hi. You know us, can't stay on topic. We'll get back on topic eventually, but we can't stay there.
Yeah.
We get bored very easily. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let us know if you would ever go storm chasing with your buddies. Don't recommend. It's very dangerous. I'm not telling you to jump out there and go do that. I'm not gonna be liable
Small
for that.
Midwest thunderstorm would be fine. It's okay.
No.
Yeah. Until you get a rain wrap tornado and like
Yes,
these
like,
guys told me to go for it. Nope.
Mm.
So
How much about heels?
comment about eels. Where do
Do
you
it.
think they come from?
The Sargasso Sea, we know that. The Bermuda Triangle. I love that it has a name. I just didn't know it.
Yeah.
Learning.
The triangle?
Yeah.
The Bermuda Triangle.
The Bermuda Triangle. It has its own
It's
name.
in a sea.
Like Sargasso Sea.
It's just the Bermuda. Okay.
All right.
Well,